Okay. All right, so we're back with another 6 views. We got another special episode of this show that we've started not too long ago. You know what I mean? We'd like to cover rappers and tastemakers, people behind the scenes, small businesses, everything that's going down here in Toronto, right? But one thing in particular that I like, and type of people in particular who I like to speak to, are the people who are behind the scenes, right? And you know, we have a gentleman like this as well as the crew, right, here with us today. So with no further ado, we have Shot by HUSS, or HUSS, in the building, Director HUSS.
Yeah, appreciate you.
So before we start, now what would you label yourself more as? Because there's a lot of different jobs that go on behind the scenes when it comes to making a music video.
Yeah.
Whether it be the cinematographer, the director, the editor. So what would your title be exactly?
My title? Because basically I do the directing, editing, and out of like the titles, I don't really have a title. It's just all around the whole production.
Yeah, so I guess that would be more of the question. Like, as far as when you're making a music video, how many different steps do you take as far as that process from beginning to end?
So from the beginning, from like say from when the client hits me up. So the client hits me up, we discuss of what they want in the video, and then we go with storyboarding, we go with shot lists, we go with costumes, actors.
Okay.
And then we find out locations. And then we set up a time date, and then we go with the shoot. It usually goes from like 4 hours to 8 hours.
Okay.
And then from there, whole production, my team's with me, their team's with them.
Yeah.
And then, we just go on from there.
What's the longest shoot that you've ever had, like days, or was it like more than a day?
Longest shoot was with Red Links, Olaf HD, and Tristan 5-Star.
Fuck you, baby, right through the night with a little bit of weed, champagne candle light, make you sit down on your bike you a ride, me no care if you're at home or care you a drive.
It was I think like 2-3 days.
Wow.
In Brampton, Toronto, and I think Mississauga.
Okay. And I see you got a lot of different videos here with, like you got Spend It with T Montana.
I'm whipping, you know that I get it. I shock it, you know that it's ready. The 40, I got it, it's tucked in my pocket, you know that it's heavy.
That's like 138,000 views, you know what I'm saying? Another T Montana video that's up in the hundreds of thousands, you know, S-Quan, Take a Look.
Yeah.
So like, when it comes to doing videos, how involved are you with like pushing the video, or is that all on the artist?
Well, I have platforms like from Instagram, I have Twitter, I have YouTube, I have Facebook. Once the video is premiered, I share it as much as I can, but I'm always working, right? I'm always shooting and editing.
Yeah.
But I have people like, I have like Dizzy, he'll share some stuff. I have all my people like, you know, they'll share whatever they helped on. So it's like probably like a week's worth of promoting, unless they inquire with a package, you know?
Yeah. So you're saying that like artists can hit you up and say, okay, well, I need you to promote my music video as well. You know, with this and this in place, like, you know, whatever payments or whatever like that, I'll also do a campaign on pushing your video. That's dope. Dope. Okay, so like with your YouTube channel, and we've been paying a lot of attention between Layth, my research guy that's helped us with the questions here, and I've been, you know, paying attention to the scene as well. And I see, because I'm subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Okay,
you drop a lot of videos.
Yeah.
So has that pace always been the pace with you, or is that something that just picked up lately?
More picked up lately because when I first started, it was like 1 to 2 videos a month.
Okay.
And then a year and a half later, it'd be like 2 to like 5 videos, like a week and a half. So it picked up after like a year and a half.
Okay. And as far as like with your process of picking who to work with for a music video, is there a process, or is it just like whoever's down to do a video, let's do it?
It's whoever is like serious, whoever has like a passion for what they're doing. Like I don't really watch people, let's say like, I don't watch like the clout or like the buzz behind them.
Yeah.
So if they're like small following, or you know, no one's really heard their sound, I'll still work with you. Like it just, if you're serious and you have a budget to work with, then,
Now, for me myself, right? I came from a time where making music videos were like a big fucking deal. Like if you had a music video, that means you spent hella guap.
You're up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know for me, even in the last few times that I did videos before my retirement, that I was spending upwards of like $3,000 a video.
3K, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
What's the average cost? And I don't want to get up in your pockets and shit like that, but what's the average cost that rappers are paying for a music video these days?
Anywhere from 5 to like 1,500.
Okay.
But like there's ones that spend around 3,000 too. But that's with like the foreign whip studios, traveling like different places.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the super serious ones. The creative ones too.
What's your so you have some location shoots I've seen.
Yeah, a lot of locations.
What's your favorite location shoot?
Location shoot as in like the areas in general?
Yeah, like your favorite experience on doing a location shoot.
Favorite location. To be honest, like I actually have no favoritism. Like all the spots, like I'm from the outskirts of like Toronto, I'm from the suburbs. So like going anywhere, I enjoy like new environments, new people. So every place I go to is like a whole new experience.
Yeah. And you got the squad here, right?
Yeah.
So introduce me to like who else you got here in our studios today.
So I have Dizzy right here. He's photographer. We're all learning, so like we're building each other up. He's a photographer.
Yeah.
He can be a director. He can be anything I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have my girl here. She's usually shooting behind the scenes you see on Snapchat and stuff. But she's learning the camera too. Soon she'll be shooting photos, videos.
Yeah.
I have the top photographer. You know what I'm saying? Animish. He's sick. He's crazy with the cam.
Dope.
And then I have one, two more people that didn't show up, but they're here.
Yeah. That's dope. So you guys like have like a multimedia company that you're starting.
Yeah, that's what it is. Multimedia.
Yeah, dope. So, wow, you guys. That brings me to a whole bunch of other questions now. Okay. So, as a multimedia company, how do you guys plan on attacking 2019?
2019?
Like, is it just going to be a shot by HUSS thing, or like you're going to get the whole media company doing a bunch of different things?
See, the thing is, like, shot by HUSS, yeah, that's me. But I have JBM Productions. That's like the main brand.
Yes.
So under JBM Productions, I want a whole bunch of shooters. Like, I'll be scouting soon. So I want photographers, videographers, people who can storyboard, people who can, do a lot of things. Just not just like view from the side. Like, do it. Like, you have to have a lot of traits to be in the brand, right?
Yeah.
But everybody's gonna be doing something for 2019. It's not just gonna be me. Yeah. Like, that's why I'm building my team, right? And this is like a loyal team. So
dope. And you touched on a little bit before how you grew up in the outskirts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like going back a little bit, like to back in the days.
Yeah.
Tell me about life growing up. Like what ends of the city do you grow up?
So I came from the Middle East, Bahrain, and then I came down to Pickering. I was in Pickering for a little bit. Okay. And then I was in Ajax. In Ajax, it's more quiet. But then as I grew up, it got more wild because people from different ends started moving in. Yeah. So nothing too crazy. Like, it's just like small life experiences. It's nothing like out of the ordinary. Yeah. But the way I dealt with life, like shot by HUSS, I got my name HUSS. It's from hustle.
Okay.
Like from hustling, then I got my actual like life experiences. So nothing too crazy in the ends though.
Okay. Yeah. And like, from my perspective, like when I just see you, if nobody told me that you're a music director or a video director, I would think that you rap. Right?
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying? So have you ever wanted to rap before video directing, or was that the first thing you wanted to do?
It's crazy because I didn't want to rap. I didn't even know I was going to be a video director from last year. It just all like fell into place. I always wanted to create nothing into something. Okay. So like business wise, it was being a director and editing and all that stuff. And then the rapping and stuff, that's like, that actually happened. Like, I have 2 songs, but that's nothing to really, speak about. It's just there.
So you got some tunes, you got some bars. Okay,
yeah, what two.
Okay. And even like just to go back to a quick second, like growing up and stuff like that. Yeah. Before getting into the music industry and stuff like that, was there any other things that you ever wanted to do? Like, like, I don't know, fucking fireman or like working as an accountant or some shit like that?
I was honestly one of those kids that really didn't know what to do still. I would do a 1-2 9 to 5, but I'd see like it wasn't working out for me. Okay. So having like a bigger picture to do something career wise, I didn't really have like being a basketball player or being a doctor, like nothing really still. Yeah. But I don't know. I always trust my process though, right? So
Mm-hmm.
getting into this, like, this is my thing now. So
Dope.
yeah,
And you say you started like about a year ago.
a year and a half. It's like a year and a half, 2 years.
So what was your first music video like compared to like now?
First music video was with my boy Mike. He's who got me into like this videography, directing, everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he's basically telling me, he's signing up for school and doing video productions.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm kind of interested because back then I was doing videos for Robin Banks and Casper. I was doing interviews and stuff
Mm-hmm.
for my clothing line. So I'm just like, okay. So I pulled up with him, did the videos, and then he was my actual first video shoot
Okay.
at the school.
Dope.
Yeah.
And with that too, right? What do you feel like with your process now? What do you feel has changed with what you do back then to what you do now?
Like my shooting style from back then is actually the same now.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I guess, the experience with dealing with people,
Mm-hmm.
getting new equipment, like professional equipment.
Yeah.
The overall, like, just dealing with people, like learning. Everything else is the same. Like,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And you worked with, like, you say you were doing interviews and stuff before.
Yeah, I was doing interviews.
Okay, so like, what was that like?
I'd actually, like how we spoke about, we watched Vlad TV.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I was learning off Vlad TV. I was learning off DJ Small Eyes,
Yeah.
all those other guys, and I do it for cross promotion.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got in the booth. We got in the booth, started recording.
We ain't getting the booth. We ain't getting the booth. We was recording stairwells and shit.
Real shit. Recorded stairwells. We started off in stairwells at school.
And like gain exposure for my brand and my clothing. So
Yeah. So, also now, one thing I was looking at, we were doing a show the other day, right? And we had Johnny Bravo on, right? He's a manager for Black of the Dawn and a few other people, right?
okay.
He's saying that in Toronto, there's too many rappers and not enough people doing other shit. So, what do you feel about that sentiment? Do you agree that there's too many rappers in the scene and not enough people doing other things in the scene musically?
Yeah, there's a lot of rappers. The industry is big. Like
Yeah.
you can, with the rapper side, you can be a manager to a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You can be like the HR. You can be people. You can be that person scouting.
Yeah.
Then there's the videos. There's the behind the scenes, like we spoke about, like the positions behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot. But people feel like the rapper is the one to blow, so they want to just be that rapper.
Yeah.
And, gain that type of buzz and
Yeah.
exposure.
And even with rappers, right? There's so many back and forwards. This guy versus that guy. This
Yeah.
guy. So I know the competition is thick when it comes to between rappers.
Yeah.
Is there competition between video directors? Like, is there video director beef?
Well, I can't speak about other directors, but with me personally, no beef with no one. So
Yeah.
I get inspired by looking from other people's work, right?
Mm.
I see their shots and I feel like, how can I incorporate it and do better?
Yeah.
But it's never like, okay, yeah, like, this guy, yeah, forget this guy, yo, I'm gonna do it. Take his clients, and it's like never competition.
Yeah.
I don't really see it as competition. There's no point.
Yeah.
There's too many rappers, like we said, right?
Yeah.
So-
And how do rappers inquire about getting a music video done? Or how do you, as the video director, find clients?
Right to the chest, smoking loud pack. Right to the chest, run up a check, flex and finesse. Run up a check, flex and finesse. Run up a check, flex.
Because there's other directors who are watching this, guys who are just trying to get
Yeah.
in. They're like, I just got a camera, but I've never shot a music video before. Nobody fucks with me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So how do you get people to fuck with you in the first place?
Personally, I was late on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Like when people had iPhones, I had my flip phone still and stuff.
Mm.
But I would get all my customers literally from social media, like Instagram, my emails, Twitter, not really. More on Facebook and Instagram and email.
Yeah.
So that's where I'd go back and forth with them.
Do you think it matters if you like the song or not?
It matters. It matters to a certain extent. Like, I'm a service, so I'm not gonna turn you down like that, right away.
Yeah.
I'll give it a chance. I'll try to be open-minded to it.
Mm-hmm.
But if the music's if it's horrible, it's gonna be hard to work with,
Yeah.
It's gonna and especially if you have no ideas and the song's horrible.
Yeah.
But I don't really watch it like that. But when it comes to like branding and promoting and marketing, it has to be done differently because I don't wanna like how do you say it? Not disrespect my brand, like you know, like because I expect like high quality and high quality sounds and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't really watch face though with that.
So if somebody brings you like a track that's not mixed or anything like that,
okay, yeah,
it's just like super rough, you're like, send it back. Like, can you guys finish that before you do this video type of thing? One thing I always want to know also, like off the page here, right? As somebody who's dealt with a lot of video directors myself, what's the process like when you first get the song and you're like trying to come up with the ideas? Like, what do you go through for that?
Well, I usually try to bring out whatever they're saying in their lyrics, and then I base it off the locations that they bring me, unless they want me to scout for locations.
Yeah.
And then I usually break down like a little storyboard to transition the whole performance scenes.
Okay.
So it's eye-catching, it's, you know, cinematic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Breakdown's pretty easy for me. Like, just simple 1, 2, 3 steps, and then we get it done.
Yeah, and you just get in the zone, and then the ideas just start coming.
Ideas pop up all the time in shoots.
Okay. Do you ever get ideas that you're like, I have this dope idea for a video shoot, but you're just looking for the person's song to match?
Right now it hasn't been like that. I do get like creative ideas, but I've been so like zoned into like working like every day that sometimes I don't have my personal space, which is bad to like think creatively.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do for 2019, like organize my schedule and like balance everything out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there was another question. Yes, now I remember. When we were speaking with Sony Visual, right? Another video director.
Shout out Sony, yeah.
Yeah, shout out Sony. He's doing a lot of videos in the scene as well,
yeah.
Right? He went through a few horror stories that he's gone through without naming any names. Okay?
Yeah.
What's the biggest, and I'm talking about like not hearing the song until the day of the shoot, different things like that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. So what's the biggest, I guess, annoyance that you've ever had to deal with when you're shooting a video and you're like, there was just no preparation?
No preparation. Other than like the unorganization and people like loafing on time, like I have an actual story that's kind of scary still.
Tell it.
So basically, I was in a shoot downtown or whatever, and we're just waiting for more people to come. We're just I think it was me and Mish, we're just giving each other ideas and stuff, and we're setting up the equipment. And there was a situation when there was something illegal in the cut, right? And the guy was playing with it, and he busted a shot, and I was right beside him.
Yeesh.
And I was like, yo, I could have lost my life because of you playing around.
Yeah.
And we're not even shooting.
Yeah.
I'd rather get shot shooting, like, you know?
Yeah.
I was just chilling.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, I could have, like, at least gone out, you know, doing something.
Yeah. And that even brings me to another question. With zoning, right? I you know, and I a lot of this comes from my own personal experience. We just pick up wherever we're gonna go do the shoot, and we just do the shoot.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to deal with zoning or people saying, "Hey, you can't shoot here," type of thing?
Multiple times, but especially if we shot something already in that spot and they tell us leave, like we come back still because I need my shots.
Yeah.
But sometimes actually not sometimes, all the time we'll respect it and leave. But other than that, like, yeah, we're there in the cut. We need those shots, so
yeah,
I'm not gonna leave.
And you know, a lot of the objective for us here as Canadian people in the entertainment scene, period, is getting over to the other side, to the States, getting that recognition over there, right? So as far as inspirations and stuff like that, as a video director, who inspires you when you see the scene over there
in the States?
Yeah. And then we can do something for over here as well.
Well, when I first started viewing music videos, I was watching the Chicago director named D. Gaines.
Okay.
Have you heard of him, D. Gaines?
I've heard the name.
Okay, yeah. So D. Gaines, his work ethic and the way he shoots like different videos like every other day inspired me to work as hard as him. And then I don't really look at directors like that in the States. I more watch like movie directors and see how they shoot and how they direct their films.
Yeah.
And then I try to base my scenes and my stories and my angles from movies, not really music videos. Because music videos is more universal. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, with that being said, what movies inspire you to make music videos? Like the scenes that, like, you look at that movie and you're like, fuck, I could shoot a dope scene like that.
Yeah. A good one is Deadpool. Like, I was seeing some action scenes on there. I'm like, yo, how can I incorporate those action scenes in a music video? Because people like the shooting in music videos, the kidnapping and like all the violent type stuff. So how can we do it in a sick way?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Wow. There's so many different questions that
I'm here.
Okay. That Brick for Breakfast video.
I got the white. Say what you like. Say the amount. I'll tell you the price. Out in these streets.
Yeah.
Ty Anderson.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope video.
Respect.
You know what I mean? There's some bad shorties in that video, and like you guys were in the school. Were you guys in a real school for that video?
Yeah, a real school.
How did you get that popping?
He had the Ty Anderson had the location set.
Okay.
And then I feel like he talked to certain people to show them that we're shooting a video there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got our classroom, we got our hallways, we got the outside scenes, and everything was just smooth.
Dope. And equipment wise, what's your quote unquote weapon of choice?
Camera, Sony A7S II.
Mm-hmm.
Stabilizer, I work with Ronin and iCan, but mainly iCan still, because you can move with it more freely, and I'm that type of director or shooter to move around a lot and try to capture scenes of the moment, you know? It's not really, I'm always recording, so it's never just like, okay, stop and then let's think of something to shoot again. It's like I'm getting the spur of the moment, so.
Yeah. And even with post, how much time does it take from the time you shoot a video from the time that the artist can get their video back?
Okay, so regularly I shoot a video for like 4 or 5 hours, unless you know it's extended. But editing is like, let's say 8 to 17 hours for a regular cinematic video.
Yeah.
But if it's like creative, like storyboard, shot list, and so on, it'll probably be like a day or so. But like people get their video within like a 2-week turnaround with me.
Right.
But lately people bring in their videos every 3 days because I just been grinding. So. Dope.
I want to shift gears for a quick second.
Sure.
And let's spread out to like the city and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. With this 2018 being at the end of 2018, I'm thinking that these clips are going to be dropping starting end of this month. Like, so, you know, we're going to be seeing this in 2018 as well as 2019.
Yeah.
Right. What was your favorite moments of 2018, or your favorite moment?
Favorite moment? Like I said, I don't really have favoritism, you know, like I can't really pinpoint, but a breaking point for me, like a favorite moment was like going to Jamaica for a video shoot, like about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago.
Dope.
With MG Baby from Hamilton. He brought me out, you know, and that was a sick moment. You know, I got to experience a new environment, new people.
Yeah. Yeah, and what was your least favorite moment of 2018?
Least favorite moment was probably when someone hits me for a video shoot. They paid and everything, and then they flop. It doesn't make sense. And then I'm holding on to the money and I'm not even doing the work. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know, that's the least. That's the least though. Like, there's no really bad moments. Like, I learned from every experience.
Yeah. That's a good outlook at it still.
Yeah.
Even with like the way that the scene has grown, right? I always ask this to a lot of people. Toronto is like really on the spotlight. People in the States know about Toronto, right? Like they'll bring somebody on the stage and be like, this is the next man out of Toronto. And that means something, okay? But I still feel that we haven't gotten to that place yet where we're the new Atlanta.
The new Atlanta, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So what do you think Toronto needs to do to get to that next level?
I feel like right now there's a lot of like politics and rap beef behind the scenes. If people came together and really built something from like 1 or 2 more campaigns, you know, combined together, people can create new sounds and projects can be versatile, videos can be expanded, you know, the more people, the more like heads in the project, it's just better.
Yeah.
So on that, just if politics and behind the scenes stopped, and then people came together, and then people start marketing properly, then we'd be booming, like super booming. We're booming right now, but like super booming. Like directors will be booming, editors will be booming, freaking photographers, artists, even like people behind the scenes. Like you're booming right now, but like more into people who interview, yeah, they'll definitely want like I don't know. It's
just all working together, basically.
Yeah, that's the moral of the story, you know.
Yeah. And we're trying to get to a booming point. I feel we're almost there, but I appreciate the compliment.
You're booming.
You know what I'm saying?
You're sick.
Thank you. Even with like, and on a more serious note, and we've been bringing this up a lot on the podcast as well, right? We've reached one of our craziest years as far as the homicide rate. Right?
Yeah.
We got to like 96, I think now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is the highest since 1991, they say. What do you feel, Toronto as a whole, not just like individually or, you know, the hip-hop community or the urban communities and stuff like that, but Toronto as a whole needs to do to be able to bring down some of the gun violence?
Bring down the gun violence? There's never really stopping it, but bringing it down.
Like, so that we're not going through like another, record-breaking year.
Yeah. Like I said, the politics behind the scenes, there's a lot of like talking and it's a big in-depth story like behind the scenes if you really take it in, you know, for people that you know who's really in the streets like that. And then the politics is just, I feel like if politics died down a little bit and the older heads came to understanding and showed the young boys, you guys have to stop acting crazy. You guys can like, there's a bigger picture to your life, you know. That would stop a little bit of the gun violence. And then I don't know, gun violence in general is crazy. I don't really have a crazy answer for that.
There's not like a one
it's not
answer solution. But like I always feel like when I get different little pieces from different guests from different platforms, we could always put it together and see what a solution can be in the end when we watch it all back. You know what I'm saying? So I you know, what you said is definitely appreciated. You know what I mean?
Sure.
For 2019, what do you have as some plans that you could let us know right now?
2019? Well, I already have like 8 videos on the way to drop like the first 2 weeks. I'm shooting about 10 videos in January.
Okay.
So it's just being consistent with the videos. Building my brand, building my team. And then 2019, hopefully, not even hopefully, it will be prosperous, and then I can build a brand where I can hire up and coming videographers, photographers, and then they can build off my brand and they can get clients easy, you know? Just so I'm like that source for them, that plug to give them clients. So everybody can eat, you know?
You said you had a clothing line earlier.
Yeah.
So do you still have the clothing line?
No, I don't have it no more. I stopped that from high school.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of BS behind it. And then, but I'm gonna make something new soon because I like to venture off into little small businesses. So that's something new coming for, I don't know, 2019, 2020, who knows.
What was the name of the clothing line? Like
Colors Clothing.
Okay.
It was an acronym for Craving Outrageous Lovers of Uniquely Raw Styles.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
So if you do your research, you'll see it. You know, Robin Banks and them, Casper.
Okay. Yeah. Well, shit, and I'll be doing some digging through the internet, so when I do my edits and stuff, you know what I mean, be able to show off some of that gear. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
What do you have as far as, you know, aspiring? Not even just video directors, just people who want to get into the entertainment scene. Period. Okay, I'm sure you got people in your DM that are like, "Yo, how could I get on? How could I do this shit?" Right? So for all those shorties out there, like the 17-year-olds, like the 16-year-olds, what advice do you have for them who are trying to get into the game?
My advice for them is, you don't really need school for this. You know, your schooling can be through YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. When you do this, be hungry from day 1 to day 1,000. Like right now, I'm still as hungry from day 1. I'm trying to get as much shoots, as much clients. I'm always shooting, like it's full time. Like it's not half stepping into this. Like I'm really full time into this.
Yeah.
So, when you pursue this, just put a lot of hard work, be hungry, be humble at the same time. More be observant and listen than push your ideas into the artist. There has to be like a balance with both of you, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's real teamwork behind production. It's not just one, like, it's not, there's really no island teams though. Yeah.
Jewels. Dope. Yo, very dope conversation we have here with HUSS, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you coming through.
No problem.
Yes. I really appreciate you coming through, bringing the squad, introducing us to the squad here, you know what I'm saying? The whole, the JBN squad, right? Yes, man. Very insightful conversation, you know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of big things coming for you in 2019,
respect.
man. You got a really good work ethic, and it's dope to see, you know what I'm saying?
And to you too, you know?
Thank you. Yeah, man. We got another one right here. 6 views, shot by HUSS. Yeah. Hey, how y'all doing? Don't forget to like and leave your comments below. And if you like videos like this, as well as others on our channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the notification bell so you'll know when we're dropping new videos daily.